I'm gonna briefly chat about Amir Khan. So some years ago, I met um a half Arabic guy who looks like Amir Khan, but to me he looks better than Amir Khan. But he reminds people of Amir Khan. He's a boxer. The guy I know too is a boxer, and he's a fan of Amir Khan. Anyways, me and him have been knowing each other for a long time, and he said, and I saw this one guy who he didn't look like Drake, but he kind of reminded me of Drake, just not exactly like Drake's brother with Down syndrome or type of look, And so, of course, I didn't tell him that because I didn't want to be rude, but I told my guy friend who looks like Amir Khan in this picture. I said he kind of looks like Drake a little bit, right? He's like, no, he does not look like Drake at all. He's ugly. And so we had this conversation, and this conversation was really funny for me because, he was so mad that I even compared him to Drake. And he's like, Drake is not even cute. Drake is not even a good-looking guy. He said something like that. Drake is not even a good-looking guy at all. And I kind of see what he meant. Like, yeah, Amir looks better, and the guy I know who looks like him looks way better than that. He's like celebrity looking. And Arabic guys are very polite. They're very marriage minded. Like, they propose fast. Even if they haven't dated you, I find that they propose. They will propose even if they didn't date you at all. Like, they're fast proposers. They're really family oriented, marriage oriented men. They're very polite gentlemen. I really like how they were raised, or something about them. They're always very polite. They're raised a lot better than full black men. When a man is totally black, he's such an asshole. Like, he's like an asshole waiting to happen. Why are they always like that? I don't know. I really wish it would stop. Because they pour the worst of themselves out on us girls. They make our lives absolutely miserable. Because they have to pour out all of their bitterness and hatred on us. They target us more. When a man is angry, he targets women to spew his hate out on a lot more. And they target us a lot more than they would target another man. They're never angry at another man, it seems like. Almost never. They're always angry at a beautiful girl. And that's not fair, because we get tired of being targeted, in their rage, or in their wanting to prove that they're a cool guy in high school. We get tired of being the target of all that. Arabic guys, I think they're perfect. Their mentality, everything about them, they're so polite, they're gentlemen, open the door for you. They're really sweet, Why they always come out. I never even met a bad Arabic guy. Like, they always are better than a full black guy. What's up with that? I really don't know. But maybe, maybe full black guys need to learn something from Arabic culture, because the way the men are they're a lot better. They're just so, they're so polite. They're so gentlemanlike, and it's disappointing that all other race men always have to be a lot better, because they are. I mean, it's like, who would ever want to date an asshole? A problematic man, I've never even had an argument with the Arabic guy because they're so polite and they're so nice. And they give a lot of compliments and everything. They're really nice people, I can't say the same for a black guy. He's like, they're only nice when they're kids. Once they hit like around 17, 18 and start growing up, a lot of them turn into jerks. Some of them don't, I know, but like usually, yeah, they turn into jerks. I don't know what happens to